What's up, everybody? Welcome to my garage. Welcome to 2025. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all crushing life. Now, 2024 ended in a bit of a, it was a bit of a low-key ending to 2024. I got sick, Baby B got sick, and then prior to that, we spent some time in the hospital with Baby B. I'll have an update for y'all on that on my second channel. Today, we're gonna get right into business. We gotta open a couple things first, and then we're gonna go check on the old Mustang. Not that one. First, I got a generous gift from my buddy Charlie. It's a limited run, limited edition. I don't even think you can get these anymore. He sent me this out of the kindness of his heart, and I got him, frankly, nothing. So if y'all could go give him some love for me, on behalf of me, that'd be appreciated. Let's open this up. These are not shoes, though. Even though he's my shoe guy, these aren't shoes. Super light, not fragile. Let's check this out. He's got this taped up pretty good, though. Yes, check this out, baby. This is just a fresh, custom, clean. This is like some sweet velour soft material. This is a classy hat. Appreciate the sweat on my dome. Don't need this anymore. I mean, the customization that he did on this hat, super clean. Appreciate you, Charlie. I also got to put on some shoes. What about these? Ooh, I forgot I got these. I think this will go nicely with the hat. Now, even though it's raining outside, we're gonna take our dope new gear and jump in the Ferrari and hit the road. Now, even though it's not the sunniest of days, I haven't taken the Ferrari out in a bit, so we gotta stretch its legs. Gotta start the new year off on the right foot, you know what I'm saying? Never miss. It's not how we roll. So I also did just happen to notice that she is expired. Yeah, most of my cars right now expired. It's a problem. I will work on it. Yeah. Okay. Window up. Now, for anyone concerned about the registration, don't worry, we're just taking back roads, we're taking it slow. I mean, technically, yes, it's still illegal, but I didn't know, I didn't realize until literally I was getting in the car that it was expired. That doesn't really pass snuff in a quarter lot either. But again, we're taking back roads, we're not going far, we're just going to my dad's secret lair, secret garage. Check out the 68 Mustang we've been restoring. By we, he, I've kind of helped. And we've made some significant progress. It looks pretty dope. Keep in mind, dreams don't sleep. Just pulling up nice and easy. There we go. Neutral. You got to flip them both to go into neutral. There we go. Power. Let it beep. Beep, 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 beep. Yep. Okay. Seatbelt. Now, for those that need a refresher on where you last saw the 68, I couldn't even tell you. It's been that long since we filmed the 68, since we've shown you the status of the 68. Last I recall, it was torn apart in pieces. Interior, everything was pulled out of it. That's where we last left you. 69 though. Woo, looking fresh. All right, folks, here we are to the secret lair. You guys know my pops. He's down here doing his thing, doing what he does. Sorry, we're still recovering here. I'm not contagious anymore. I just, you got the tickle that lasts like a month. Anyways, 2013 GTS is here stored for the winter. The Fox body is also here stored for the winter. The big van is here stored for the winter. 69 Mustang is in the garage upstairs, stored for the winter. Here's the 68. Now, as most of you may recall, we bought the 68. It's been a few years actually, and we didn't really know what we were gonna do with it at first. We thought like it's already in good drivable condition. Why mess with it too much? But at the same time, we're kind of like, why wouldn't we? So we don't want to like totally turn it into this money pit where we spend too much money on this vehicle that's not super unique or that special, because it's just a 68 coupe. It's not a fastback. It's not a highly valuable vehicle. However, it was, what did we spend? 15,000? 15. It was worth $15,000. Right now, it's probably still worth $15,000.
I would think.
Actually, it's got to be worth more because of the work we've already done on it, right? So,
okay, let's go 17.
17,000. All right. So we've done nothing with the performance, the engine, the brakes, or anything like that yet. Everything we're doing right now is purely visual, artistic, experiential. That's what we're doing. So y'all may recall everything was torn out, but it was that old burgundy red carpet that we have. Yeah, this was the old seat, which is like, I guess it was fine for 68, but no good now. This is the old carpet. This is nasty. This is disgusting. And look at it right now. Even the lighting's not the best, but look how fresh that looks. That is just popping. So he got new carpet, and I say he. The agreement was he does the work because I'm incapable. I do the financing because
I'm incapable.
He is very capable, trust me. and he painted all of the interior. You all have not seen this. This whole door was also the burgundy red, gross red, right? This whole thing. So he painted this black, painted this red, new handles, blinging, new handles here. And then check out this. This is super clean. We have talked about a steering wheel, and the decision was we were gonna get one, but we haven't yet. Is that it? The dash though, this whole thing, my dad effectively rebuilt. All right, so you're gonna have to help me remember there, because this has been a long-term project. We ordered this piece.
Nope.
No, take two. This is the old dashboard. My dad took everything off, took the chrome off, painted it red, painted it black, freshened it up. We decided to keep the dials. That one I got right? Because we kept the dials because we were like, why get new dials when the old dials, the new dials are gonna look like the old dials? And they work perfectly fine. So we kept the old dials, classic. We still want to kind of have this classic, modern, retro feel vibe. It's not a true 2024 resto mod. We're not going crazy, but we do want some nice, new, clean touches, so that's what we've done here. All this is painted red here, and then obviously the quality fine life touches here, the stitching, the leather, that is so clean.
This new piece that's going to go in here will cover up the non-functional air conditioning vents.
So this package, this vehicle had AC as an option back in the day.
As an option.
But this particular vehicle did not have AC, right? So we had the cutouts for AC, but there is no AC. The next step, what we're working on, obviously, is my dad's working on this whole, like, finishing this dash. The radio is a question, right? Like, this radio, we should update that. The issue is we don't want some, like, 2024 fancy big screen radio that just clashes with the entire interior, but we want something that's gonna hit. We're trying to put in a stereo that hits pretty good. So we're kind of stuck right now on that. Now, while we're in the back seat here, we got to point out real fast too that there's quilted leather back here as well to match the front. This is just so clean. It looks so good. And these seats here, I don't know if you recognize, these aren't the 68 burgundy gross seats. These are some nice black red seats, and these are the original seats that were reupholstered. Yep. These are the original seats. We had them redone, and gotta say they look pretty good. But overall, this black and red themed interior, yeah, it's coming together nicely. I will say this, actually, I don't know if we need a front seat. If we could extend the wheel just a little bit, actually, this could be ultimately, no, I'm gonna take this back. We're gonna put in the driver's seat.
I want to drive it.
Yeah, we'll put in the driver's seat, but we won't put in the passenger seat. So then the passenger can sit here in the back and be driven around in the 68, just like you do in my box, Rolls Royces, and so forth. That's a feature.
Okay.
We might want to consider that. That's something, we just put a little, you know, footrests and so forth up there, some sheep's wool. That would go nicely with the 68. If you guys think we should do that, comment below, because I think that's a pretty dang good idea. I'm very, 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 very comfortable right now. Also, we haven't mentioned specifically, but red roof. This was also a gross burgundy, vomity type red. So this is super clean. I think what we're going to do is finish this up early this spring, this winter, and we might take it to a couple car shows here in Utah. So if you're going to go to a car show here in Utah, a Mustang show, I might actually go to one. I'm just saying. It might be the first one in a while. And I might take the GT350 finished.
That'd be great.
The finished build. All right, so now we're just in here spitballing some ideas. Pedals, maybe we upgrade the pedals to some aluminum type pedals.
Yeah, that looks sharp.
Steering wheel, radio's in question. Shifter, do we keep the shifter as is?
Don't know yet.
Don't know yet.
Haven't addressed that one.
Okay. Comment below what we're missing, what we're not thinking of. Obviously the front seats, they're over there. We have them. What else?
It'll look better once I put the glove box in too.
So the issue is, once we do all this, do we take the engine out and put a different engine in, or do we just enjoy this for what it is? Oh man. Now, one thing we are gonna do with absolute certainty, which I think my dad and I have agreed on, maybe, we're gonna take this blue wrap off, because this is not original paint, it was repainted, but it was originally white. We wrapped it blue, just kind of a quick something to give a little pop. But blue and red is not, we're gonna paint it.
Okay.
So clearly we haven't talked about it in a minute. We're gonna paint this thing, and I had a thought the other day of what we should paint it and what we should do with the wheels. So what I'm thinking, paint it a with some sort of like, and just make it a nice ride height. Tinted windows, so it's kind of that coupe, sinister look.
I like.
Solved. These speaker covers are new, obviously. These are not from 68. You got some new speaker covers, but the speakers are the original still from 68?
No, they're new.
They're new. Brand new, or are they new from, you had them?
I ended up buying a brand new set.
Oh.
I had a good set, and they sounded really good at about 3/4 volume.
Yeah.
And then they blew out.
And then they Excuse me. We're good. These will hit a lot better than the old ones. And if you put this big box right here into the old little trunkaroo with all of these little devices and amplifiers and so forth, we might get some rattling going on in this beast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
300 watt amplifier.
So there you have it. If we're forgetting something, again, comment below, let us know. We hope to have this done again by March, April. March or April. He's doing the work. He's retired, but he's a really, really busy guy. Any other final thoughts?
Nope, I'm excited.
It's gonna be fun to drive around. We've got some other stuff to do. Let's get on to it. Now, as y'all may recall and know that I got the check engine light on. It's been on since basically Colorado, that Pikes Peak trip. I hope the guys are here. I did not make an appointment. I just am presumptuous that I can leave my car. Let's see. Because we got a lot of work to do on this baby, and I can't really do it until I can drive it safely and get it legal and tendered and all that stuff. So we're at 218, see if they can get it fixed up. Customers here, we're gonna be very, very quiet and respectful. You guys know Ricky. Check engine light, O2 sensor, everything else in theory is good.
Yeah.
And then we can start the build.
That's a cool purple, right?
That's a purple.
Look at that purple.
We're gonna paint this. Now this is gonna be a bit unusual for the channel, but we're gonna walk. Yep, we're gonna walk over to the new HQ. I gotta do some work for a couple hours. Unfortunately, 218 is not too far from HB/Burlacher LLC Operations. Burlacher Operations LLC. I should know the name of my own company. Yeah. The only dangerous thing will be crossing this busy road. Just gotta make sure I don't cramp up on the way across, otherwise a car is gonna get totaled. Oh, we did it. Especially because that was a Tesla. Ain't worried about no Tesla hitting me. I'll win that battle. That's why we had to change our shoes though, however, because we weren't gonna wear our new El Grito Jordan 5 on this long walk. I've been sick. This is the most activity I've done in a week. It's killing me. Still going, but we're getting close. We can see it. We can see it work. We're almost there. Unfortunately, it didn't rain. Good old mini truck. We gotta get Johnny to get that back into use again. Look at who literally showed up. Look, I know Johnny's life way too well. I exactly predicted the fact that I could drop it off at 218, show up here at HQ, that this guy would show up to get his daily workout in, and then he can take me home. I didn't even call him. He doesn't even know. Drop my car off at 218.
Nick doesn't walk unless he has to.
Right, but I knew you were getting your workout in, even though we haven't talked today. You would be here. You'd be here for a couple hours, and then you'd take me home.
Of course, thanks for not mentioning my terrible parking job. I gotta go move my car. I was excited to see you.
We were talking about your mini truck though.
Oh.
We'd like to see it alive again.
Yeah, I need to.
At some point.
Yeah, that's
anyways,
a project.
Yeah, fix your car. You are the gym owner.
I have an example to set.
That's better, buddy. Good job. Super stoked to drive around the 68 this summer. I think it's gonna be sick. And when we get the paint done, also super stoked for the GT350 build. I think that's gonna be super sick. I think you guys are gonna love that, and I appreciate you guys supporting me to keep that and do the build. We're gonna get on that promptly this winter as well. Be ready to go by spring. But on that note, I wish you all the best of luck. I appreciate you. Make sure you go crush it. Peace.